welcome back to the channel. It is Tuesday, 10 a.m. and we have our first order here from Mickey D's, McDonald's, the Golden Arches. You guys know Mickey D's for breakfast. My Mickey D's, luckily, they're pretty decent. You know, they're not the greatest, but they're not the slowest. So I'm pulling in right now. So hopefully the food is ready. And the goal is gonna be $2.50 because for whatever reason last year I only did it $50. So maybe I didn't dash very long. Maybe it was snowing. I don't know. So I figured, you know what, $2.50 is a pretty reasonable goal, kind of hard to achieve, but not like out of the way, like $400, you know. So I'm gonna go inside and see the food's ready. We'll see you guys in a bit. Guys, got the order dropped off. It was just 6:25. We're back in the town center, and it's just slow. But I mean, it's only 10:30 in the morning, so we still gotta see what lunch will look like. So we'll see you guys on the next order. Guys, we finally have an order here from Chipotle showing 6:25. I think it's less than 3 miles. I just picked it up. It's currently 11:15, so last time we checked in was like 10:30. So it's been about 40 minutes of us not doing anything. Super slow. So I'm hoping that, you know, after doing this, the orders, you know, start coming in. Yeah, I mean, the order wasn't very big. I did have to wait a few minutes. I don't know what's up with the Chipotle system, but they didn't have it. So luckily for me, I knew the items, so I read the items to them and they got it done that way, but it's just super slow. I mean, we're gonna dash till about 9 today, so we're gonna have a pretty long day. So I'm hoping we can at least do our goal of $2.50. But yeah, so let me get this dropped off and then we'll see you guys in a bit. Guys, got it dropped off. It became 7:25, and then we got this catering order here. Let me look at it again. I already accepted it, but I know the payout is saying like $22.52. I want to say 11 items, 14 miles. It is going to a whole different zone, but I'm mainly taking it because of the cash flow. I have a feeling that the next few days, probably until the new year, or maybe even further into that, it's going to be pretty slow. So once I saw the $22, my eyes lit up, and I said, you know what? We're going to go ahead and take it. But let me look at it again just to make sure that I didn't do anything foolish. So just bear with me for one quick second while I pull up the screenshot I took. Okay, 11 items. 14.6 miles, $22.52 for the payout. So the fact that it says $22.52, I think that's all we're gonna get. You know, if it was at $22.50 or something like that, then it might have been different. I really wish I would have looked at the drop off more, but you know what? It's all right. We're gonna go ahead and take it, like I said, mainly because of the cash flow. So yeah, so we're about 10 minutes away. I also got my Stripe issue resolved after going back and forth between DoorDash and Stripe, They finally figured it out, got all my tax stuff verified. So if you guys haven't done it, do so now, because it looks like it's a lot of glitches. From what the Stripe person told me, DoorDash doesn't send all the info. I don't really know. They could have just been BSing me for all I know, trying to shift blame. But all I know is that I got it set up, but it's all good. So anyways, we'll see you guys in 10 minutes at the pickup. Let's go. All right, guys, we're gonna pick up this food here from Fintai. Hello. Food right here. Alrighty, guys, got the food picked up. Try to give you some pickup action here. I hate it when it's just like, so it was just one bag, right? But it could have easily been 2 bags, like 2 medium-sized bags. This one bag, like, it's barely holding on, you know what I'm saying? So we got it back in the catering bag, even though it might be running around there a little bit. But it shouldn't be too bad. Now we're about 18 minutes away, or like 8 miles from the drop-off. So, but we're gonna get there like 20 minutes early before noon. So hey, I'll take that. So we'll see you guys back on the gas, because it dropped off, and just like I suspected, it was just 22.57 or whatever the amount was. So now we're making our way back to the town center. It's an 18-minute drive. I'm doing something I don't normally do, which is I'm gonna take the toll road. But I'm doing it because apparently there's like a huge accident on the way. Because, you know, when I started to plot my route, it said 40 minutes. I'm like, 40 minutes? This is like a 25-minute drive tops. But there's a huge accident, and with the toll road is just 17 minutes. So yeah, it's gonna cost me $1.50, but hey man, $1.50 is nothing to getting stuck in traffic and missing most of lunch, you know? So instead of being in traffic for 40 minutes, we're gonna be on the toll road for 17. So yeah, so we'll see you guys when we have another order. Alrighty guys, and just like that, we are back on our zone. Only took me 15 minutes. So $1.50, hey, not a problem. Now we're back in the area, currently 12.12, and I've only gotten 2 offers. They were both high paying, but extremely high mileage. One was $20 payout for 26 miles. The other one was 17 miles for $18. That one I might have taken, but the problem is of like the miles are going in the wrong direction. If it was going, you know, north, I would have taken them, but it's going south, different areas, probably not. I'm gonna go ahead and take this one just because today again seems fairly slow. I'm getting it right now in real time for you guys. 2 items, 3.9 miles, $6.75 from Silver Diner. That's a yes. Silver Diner's fairly quick, $6.75. 75 to me always is like a little hint of maybe a little bit extra. Again, not always, and it doesn't mean it's a lot. It could be 25 cents. It could be a cent, you know. But anyways, we're only 4 minutes away from the Silver Diner, so hopefully after this we should be around almost $40, you know. So again, kind of slow, you know, for a Tuesday. I mean, I guess Tuesdays are fairly busy, but the fact that we started at 10 and from 10 to 11 we only did 1 order, that was kind of, you know, worrying. That's when I saw that big order come in, jumped on it right away. So yeah, so hopefully the food's ready and we'll see you guys back on the. You guys got the latest order dropped off, and I cannot believe I just delivered to a non-tipper. $6.75 base pay. No wonder the girl at Silver Diner said finally someone came to pick this up. So I don't know how long the order's been there for, but that's crazy. $6.75 base pay. Could you imagine if that was the norm of a $6.75 base pay? How awesome that would be. That's crazy. Anyways, without realizing it, we just got someone their food, you know, but I'm sure they waited a long time, so I think it's okay. But $6.75 base pay, wow, that's crazy. That means you probably got rejected at $6.25, $6.50, all the way up to $6.75. We're currently sitting at $42.77. It's 12:30. We're making our way back to the town center. Nothing we're taking as of yet. But yeah, well, that just really like blew my mind right now when I saw that $0 customer tip. Wow. Hey, you know, I'm sure they'll learn next time. Maybe they'll tip. Who knows? But yeah, we'll see you guys in a bit. Alrighty, guys, we have our next order here from the Madeline. This one is showing 7 items, 3.8 miles, $7.75. I took it mainly because the delivery time is in 20 minutes. So the food should be ready. It's supposed to be there by 12:56. It's currently 12:36. And we're about 5 minutes away from the Madeline. So I think that means the food should be ready, if not almost ready. And 7 items is a lot. You know, I didn't even look at the items. As long as they're not all drinks. If they're all drinks, that would totally suck. But yeah, I mean, hopefully there is something on top of that $7.75. Or it could be another no tipper. Who knows? We'll see you guys back on the road. Alrighty guys, we got so lucky. I think I went out to invest in like a little like body cam or like a GoPro or something. I don't know. But that place was packed. There were like 8 dashes waiting. And I was like, she kept saying, you guys have to wait, I have so many tickets. But I saw a bag in the background, you know. And I was like, hey, when you get a chance, can you check that for me? And she's like, what was the name? So I told the customer's name. Yes, that's your order. I'm like, great. And all the other dashes, man, I could feel them stabbing with me with their eyes. Like, why is his food ready? And I'm telling you, I guarantee you somebody walked in there and unassigned the order. Just a face value, the party walked in there, saw how busy it was from foot traffic alone, and then they saw these dashes waiting, and the guy said, you know what, it's probably not ready, maybe move on. Which honestly is not really a bad idea. If the food wasn't ready, I would have unassigned like that, because there's way too many people waiting, you know. So never be afraid of unassigning, because nothing happens. Unless of course you're unassigning like every 2 or 3 orders you get, then you know, you might want to, you know, pump the brakes a little bit. But if you unassign one every now and then, no biggie. You know, they don't pay us to wait, so why should you, you know? But anyways, we're about 8 minutes away, so we'll see you guys for the drop-off. Alrighty guys, just got the order dropped off. It became $10. And you know what? I was kind of surprised because I've been here before, and I think it just depends on who orders from the household. Because last time when somebody else ordered, and I remember their name, and not for a good reason, there were no tippers. So when I was pulling up to the house, I was like, oh my God, 2 non-tippers back to back. But then I realized, once I swiped, that not only was the name different, but they'd actually tipped I think it was like $7. And I think the rest was all base pay, maybe. Anyways, it ended up being $10, so I'll take it. Currently sitting at $52.77, $12.56, basically almost 1. So we have to, hopefully, I think by 3 we need to be at $100. Hopefully. If I would say the latest is 5, and then that would just not be very good. But again, we're dashing until about 9 today. I really want to hit that goal. Again, we're not dashing on Christmas Day, and I'm probably only dash from like 8 in the morning to like 3 maybe on the 24th. I don't know. I think people are gonna close early to begin with, and I don't expect it to be very busy. So we're basically not gonna dash, a lot this week. So I'm trying to get everything I can, especially today. So yeah. So we'll see you guys on the next order. Guys, last time we checked in with you, it was about 1 o'clock. I think it was like 12:56. It's currently 1:40. So it's been a while. And it's just been really, really, really slow. Like, I was thinking, man, is my phone working? Is DoorDash down? What's going on? But anyways, after a long time of not doing anything, we got this order here, stack offer showing $12. I think it's going 3 miles, 3 point something, whatever it was. I took it because, for one, double digits and the best order that I've seen in a while from Chipotle and Cava. Both orders were ready, so that always helps, I'm about 6 minutes away, or 2.1 miles from the first delivery. But yeah, it's just been a horrible lunch. Honestly, I guess I just don't remember this last year. I don't know if it happened last year or not. I think last year we only made $50 last year, which is already weird. So I don't know if I dashed the entire time, or maybe it was super slow and I called it a day. I don't know. Which is weird for me to do only $50, Unless it was really, really slow and I said, hey, you know what, I'm gonna go home. Which I guess is possible. So, but anyways, we're going to keep going strong till 9. Hopefully, it gets a little bit better soon. But as of now, we got these 2 orders. Let's go. Let's get the last 2 orders dropped off. And leave it to DoorDash to high tips on this. It was showing $12. That became $17. Now we're sitting at $69.77. And then this order came in from 5 Guys. A little bit heavy on the miles. I think it's like 7.5 miles. $12 payout. I think it's like 6 items. So, hey, that's fine. Mainly because it's a nice payout, $12, double digits. I don't expect anything on top of this, but most of those miles are for me to 5 Guys anyways. So I think it'll be fine. Anyways, we'll see you guys in a bit. Alrighty guys, so we're on our way to drop off the order here from 5 Guys. And let me rant real quick. I don't know if it's just my area, but there is a couple of cyclists here that feel like they should get the whole lane, and they should. If you're on a bike, you get the whole lane. I understand that. But these 2 guys always swerve like worms, they're like or like snakes. They're always going back and forth, so you can't even pass them, right? So right now, it took me, me and the guy in front of me were waiting for them to, basically move along or like get out of the way, and they chose to literally go super slow on purpose. I don't know if they just don't like cars or what the issue is, but these guys were looking like Scotty to Hottie doing the worm. If you guys know that reference, hopefully you get it. If you don't, look it up. But anyways, man, it was so annoying. Like, I have nothing against cyclists, nothing against bikes or anything, and I understand like it is your right to take up the whole lane. I get it. But why do they have why do they feel the need to literally swerve in the lane? Like, imagine if a car in front of you is just actively swerving. That's basically what they're doing. Anyways, let me get this dropped off and then we'll get back on the road. But I just wanted to rant real quick, so we'll see you guys in a bit. Guys, got the order dropped off. It was just $12. Now we're sitting at $81.77. Currently $2.30, making our way towards the town center. And I don't know if this is like, the universe's way of telling me I need to relax about these cyclists. There are about 7 cyclists in front of me right now, but they're moving, so no problem. It's when they don't move or they're swerving that I have issues. So yeah. Anyways, we'll see you guys on the next order. Alrighty guys, quick little update here. It's 3:12 and apparently DoorDash is down. I'm not sure. My source is Facebook, so not the most reliable source, but I haven't had an order in about 30 minutes, so they could be onto something. I do have Grubhub running, so hopefully we'll get something soon or DoorDash will come back, but until then, we're just chilling. Car is off. I'm not wasting any gas. I'm watching some shows on my tablet, so it is what it is until we get another order. Alrighty guys, we got an order here from Grubhub. I already forgot what it was paying. I did take a screenshot, so let me take a peep real quick. But it was showing $7.13 for 3.5 miles. So that's a great order all around, especially right now between 2 and 5. Currently $3.18. So this will put us a step closer to $100. This will put us almost at like $90. So hopefully the food's ready. And yeah, by the looks of it, DoorDash is down. And that's just one of those things where you do have to multi-app. I don't want to say I'm the greatest example because typically Grubhub is pretty slow in my area. And I'm still waiting for Uber. But, I do have it. So right now it's coming in clutch. Let's go. Alrighty guys, got the order from McDonald's dropped off, and now we're making our way back to the town center. And when I was at McDonald's, a DoorDash app, started working again, and I started getting bombarded with garbage orders. Look at the order they gave me right now: 29 items, 16.1 miles, $11 from Walmart. I am nowhere near a Walmart right now, yet somehow the order made its way all the way down here to me. So yeah. Anyway, it's currently 3:42, so I think we fall a little bit behind, but I guess DoorDash was down, so not really our fault. But hopefully it picks back up. We'll see you guys on the next order. Alrighty guys, we're finally back on the road. We have another order here. This was from Chick-fil-A. I think it's 5 items, 3.8 miles, showing $6.75. So we jumped on it. One, because honestly it's just crazy slow, so I have to take orders that I normally wouldn't take. I'm not a huge fan of Chick-fil-A because they're usually really, really busy. But right now it's like 4 o'clock, so I figured they weren't that busy, So luckily the food was ready, and we're back on the road. About 7 minutes away from the drop-off. So hopefully we get a little extra on top. But if we don't, I'm just glad that we have an order. So after this, I think we'll be like in the mid-90s. Unless of course we have some crazy extra pay, then maybe we'll hit 100. But it's looking like we'll hit 100 by 5 for sure. Which is I guess a good thing. It's just really slow. So we'll see you guys for the next one. Guys, got the order from Chick-fil-A dropped off. That actually became $8.25 if I'm not mistaken. And then as we were coming back to the town center, we got this order here from Pho Tea Break and Boba, showing $8.50. Like I think it's like 4 miles really. But if you look at the map, it's basically I have to go there and then come back. So it really isn't all that far. But I'm taking it because $8.50, that's already a pretty high, guaranteed amount, and that'll put us over the $100 threshold for sure. And honestly, I feel like if I don't take this order, I might not get one for a while. It's just the vibes that I'm getting, so I'm gonna go ahead and pick it up. Hopefully we'll see you guys in a little bit. Guys, so we get the order delivered here from Pho Tea Break and Boba. When I got there, the lady was like, is the app working? I had like all these orders that I had people cancel because there were no dashers and the app was down. So basically when I got there, she hadn't even started the food yet because she was afraid that no one was gonna come pick it up. So when I got there, she was like shocked. But anyways, the food was ready pretty quick. It was a couple of like banh mi, like the Vietnamese sandwiches and stuff. So yeah, she was telling me like they had, she thought about even shutting down their app because they were afraid of no one was gonna come pick up the food. And I was like, yeah, it was down for a little bit, but now it's good to go. So anyways, we got that dropped off, $8.50 in the books, and then right away we got this order here from Five Guys. What is this guy doing? I'm about to honk. Anyways, for Five Guys, $6.50. I want to say like 2.8 miles, a couple of items. So I'm just happy to get orders, decent orders back to back. So we're gonna get these picked up. We'll see you guys in a bit. When I was picking up the order from Five Guys, I got a stack offer from Total Wine. I've never gotten a stack. I've never gotten a Total Wine offer as a stack offer. If that makes sense. So interesting that they're doing that now. That's new to my knowledge. Anyways, showing 2 items, 10 miles for an additional $16.50. I'm taking this purely on cash flow. I already got the order picked up here from Five Guys, so I feel sorry for the customer. You're gonna have to wait a little bit longer. Excuse me, from Five Guys. And what is this person doing? Jeez. Anyways, let me park here real quick, and then we're gonna get this shop for, and then get back on the road. So let's go. Alrighty guys, I think I've decided. I think I'm gonna invest in like GoPro or like a body cam, one of those two, because it's not as easy to really, if it's not, I can tell you what happened, but it's a lot better if you see it with your own eyes, So basically, I get here right to Total Wine. I know exactly where I'm going. I find it. I need 2 bottles of wine. There's only 1. So I get the guy in the system. They have a whole case and a couple of loose bottles somewhere. We can't find them, right? He looked for a solid 5 minutes. I'm over here like, the order from Five Guys is still in my car, Anyways, so eventually he can't find them. So I said, you know what? It's cool. Let me just call the customer, see if she's okay with getting a replacement, and no problem. So I call. She's like totally understanding. Say, yeah, it's totally okay. You can pick whatever you think it's fine, or ask the Total Wine people. So the problem was she had 2 bottles, right? I only found the 1, but if I wanted to substitute 1, it wouldn't let me. I had to change both of them. So that was so dumb. And then once I called her again to say, hey, I can only give you 2 of the different kinds, or just the 1 bottle that you ordered. So she's like, oh, it's okay. Just give me 2 bottles of whatever you think is good. I told her, miss, I'm not really a wine person, I'm more of a, you know, liquor person, but I can definitely ask the Total Wine girls here next to me, and I'm sure they can recommend something really good, right? So anyways, the girls recommend this, I guess, regional wine. So on the app, it prompts you to scan the barcode of the other bottles that you're gonna swap them for, right? So I'm doing that, and it's not recognizing them. It says it's not in their system. You know, pick a different bottle, basically. I'm like, what the heck? You know? So eventually, we just went back to the same brand the lady had, but a cheaper version, which the Total Wine girl said was still really good. So, I don't know. Anyways, we ended up wasting probably like 12, 14, maybe even 15 minutes at the Total Wine. Something that should have taken me 2 to 3 minutes went on to take me like, you know, way longer. And on top of that, it wasn't even what the girl wanted, the lady wanted. And it wasn't, I asked them, you know, is this that much worse? Because it had like a $7 price difference. She said, well, the one she ordered has less calories. I said, calories? Come on, you can't think about calories when you're drinking. Anyway, so we swapped them out for those two. Hopefully the lady's cool. And I'm more worried about the guy from Five Guys. I was supposed to drop it off at 4:57. It's 5:12, and I'm still like 5 minutes away. I mean, he didn't text me or anything, or I'm sure his food's probably cold. I mean, it is in the hot bag, but it's been there for a while. You know, like the Five Guys, like the bags are kind of soggy. I don't know. Man, anyways, I guarantee you probably somebody else got the order that I got from Total Wine. They saw there was only one, and they didn't even bother. They just unassigned it, you know? Usually I don't do that because I can just ask them, and 9 times out of 10, they have it in stock. And it says they have it in stock, but they just couldn't find the case. And I know the guy was looking because he's helped me out in the past, so it wasn't like he was like, you know, looking. He was actually looking, you know? So anyways, that was my little mini odyssey. I'm thinking, you know, I might have to invest. Maybe I'll save up a little bit of money and give me like a little GoPro or something, or like a little body cam, or like glasses. I don't know, something to just give you a better like perspective, especially when things like this happen, because it doesn't do you any justice, you know, me just talking about it or show. I think I recorded a tiny clip about it, you know, or doing a little clip about it when it was super interesting to see how dumb the DoorDash app can be, you know, because why would it not let me substitute one? Why does that have to be both? You know what I mean? That's what didn't make sense to me at all, because they did have one bottle, but it was just stupid. Anyways, guys, we're about 2 minutes away now from the first order, so let me get this dropped off because I'm sure his Five Guys is probably frozen in the back. Hopefully DoorDash doesn't count any bad reviews towards it, since it's not really my fault. But I'm sure maybe we'll get a contract violation. Who knows? But we'll see you guys in a bit. Of course, guys, it's always my luck. We need one more bottle and we can't find it. Guys, quick update. So we made it back to the town center. The lady from Total Wine, yo, bless her heart, super understanding, super nice. Basically what you want in every customer. I told her kind of what happened, and I told her she should probably get a refund. I'm sure she will from DoorDash, because the items that I ended up replacing it were cheaper. I mean, I don't know. I still got my $16.50 or whatever it was. Then when we were coming back, I got paused twice, just randomly. I didn't accept or decline anything. It just said you've been paused, which is kind of weird. So when his order came in, I accepted it right away, just because, you know, it's like, you know what? I feel like the app is messing with me, and I think it was showing a payout of $16, 4 items, 9 miles from Morton Steakhouse. It always has the possibility of being more because it is from the steakhouse. But then again, it could also stay the same. But I'm completely okay with the $16 that I accepted. So hopefully the food's ready. We'll see you guys when we're back on the road. Hey guys, got the last order dropped off here. The latest order, not the last. The latest order dropped off from Morton Steakhouse. And I can't believe the payout. It was almost $36, I think. Like 35 and some change. Definitely not what I was expecting. I was probably expecting like 20 something maybe. So shout out to the customers. Although they left what I consider to be confusing instructions, because it literally said leave behind the garage door. So I was thinking maybe the garage will be open and I can put it inside the garage somewhere. Nope. There was a door next to the garage, and there was a door like kind of semi connected to the house behind the garage. I left it at that one, took a photo where it's lit. It's lit enough, like well lit enough, that you can tell where it's at. So in case that isn't the right door, I'm sure they'll be able to find it, no problem. But yeah, anyways, making our way towards the town center now. Currently 6:30, and I just remembered that I can only dash till 7:30. I have a friend's Secret Santa to go to, and I completely forgot. If my friend didn't just text me a second ago, I would have completely forgotten about it. So I gotta go meet up with him at 8. So 7:30 is when we're gonna go ahead and call it a day. I think right now, if we're lucky, we'll finish around 175, maybe even 200. But yeah, so right now we're sitting around what, like 160 something. I gotta do the math real quick, adding the one from Grubhub, but I'm sure the number is there for you guys to check out. Definitely a very interesting day, I think. I wonder what tomorrow's gonna be like. But yeah, so let me drive back to the town center here, and we'll see you guys on the next order. Alrighty guys, so we're still making our way back to the town center, and I got this offer from North Italia. I went ahead and took it, showing $15.75 for the payout, 8 items, 9 miles, I want to say, maybe 9.5. I can't remember, even though I just looked at it. But we're gonna go ahead and risk it, and it's probably gonna be our last order, basically because I think it's gonna take us just 20 minutes to drive there. And that's not accounting for how long I have to wait for the food, if I have to wait for the food. Although, if I have to wait a long time, I might cancel it, because North Italia gets pretty busy for dinner. So we'll see. But as of right now, we're gonna go ahead and take this order. We'll see you guys back on the road. Guys, we got the food picked up here from North Italia, and I think we got really, really lucky, because when I walked in there, first of all, they have a big sign that says no walk-ins accepted due to short staff, only reservations. And I walked in there, and this place is packed. And they have like a little to-go table, right? So I get to the table, and I see my order. I'm like, thank God, because there was like 5 or 6 of the dashers just kind of hanging out. And I could tell for a fact the lady there was super flustered, because this guy came in and he asked her, hey, how long for my order? She didn't look at any tickets or anything. She just said 17 minutes. She just made up a number, you know. And the homie left. I mean, I would have left too if they would have told me, hey, 17 minutes for my order, you know. But anyways, after we get this dropped off, we're probably gonna just go ahead and call it a day. I'm gonna be there by 7:15 anyways. So by the time I drive back, it'll be 7:30, and then I'm like in my dash anyways, you know, when I have to go meet up with my friends for our Secret Santa that I completely forgot. But I did buy a gift though, so you know, I'm good. Anyway, so after that, you know, we're gonna call it a day. So we'll see you guys at the drop. Alrighty guys, just got the last order dropped off here, and then I'm being, I think, 22 and some change. So we're gonna end the dash at $190 with 70 cents. I think it went well, all things considered. I mean, the app did crash for like about an hour and a half, I think. So, you know, it's one of those days. We made it work, you know, grinded, took smart orders, took orders that make sense, you know, and I would suggest you guys do the same, right? Know your market, take good orders, keep it moving, unassign when you have to. But anyways, guys, I'm going to put up all my numbers here so you guys can check them out. Thank you so much for coming along. We'll see you guys next time. You all be safe.